Hey Sagittarius, this is Lee from It's Cartomancy, and we're getting jumpers, and we're not taking jumpers. Okay, even though they were looking good. But anyway, we are going to do your weekly love cartoscope for the 3rd week of June. So let's see help and information, guidance and support for my dear Sagittarius's love life and emotional body for the 3rd week of June, please. Ta-dam, ta-dam. Okay. We've got some Scorpio, Sagittarius vibes going on here. So Caspers, right? Scorpio, Saggy. Scorpio, Saggy, Caspers. Okay. All right. So Saggy, I am feeling a lot of Taurus energy. I'm feeling some Capricorn energy. Some of you might be Saggy Capricorn, Caspers, for instance. I am feeling Aquarius energy, Libra energy, Virgo, Cancer vibes as well. Yeah. So, I'm hearing free at last for some reason. Okay, kind of, yeah, okay, kind of random, right? You are struggling here to maintain together something which is or isn't as likely to actually stay that way. Because I'm getting the vibe of someone trying to spin yarn, you know, and the yarn keeps breaking. So it may be because this is a very tested connection, because it has a lot of karmic energy kind of impeding or getting in the way, but it also may be the fact that it's not so likely to actually remain together. So there is a sense of trying to go against something here, clearly. Repeat attempts at making something work. Though we have fights, we have tensions, we have uncertainties. I'm not sure which way to go. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure how to go about keeping things going here. How can I protect this connection? How can I protect my heart, my feelings for this person? How can I make them a safe haven? How can I make us as a couple a safe haven? You're taking things very seriously with this person, and I'm not sure if that's because you are, I'm getting a maybe baby vibe here, okay? I'm not sure if you are going to get pregnant or get this person pregnant, or if there are some goods here which you may have in common, some goods which you may be sharing, some properties or something. Or there's a vibe of standing to gain professionally from the connection. Either way, there's a prolonged, intensive effort to keep a connection going, when by itself it's pretty much hiccuping, let's say. Trying to gather all of those efforts, all of those resources to make this work. It may be because of a pregnancy, or you may be getting actually pregnant with or without planning. Careful about that, because I'm not feeling an emotional connection here. I'm not feeling it, Saggy, okay? I'm not feeling an emotional connection. I'm feeling boredom. I'm feeling displeasure. I'm feeling more of a rut, more of a inertia, going forward because of inertia rather than a true connection. And there is a connection with standing to gain. There is a connection here with status, wealth, or seeing that you would have a better future together with this person than by yourself. So there's a vibe of that, but yeah, legal matters and contracts. You might be actually working for this person, or your job somehow depends on you interacting with them somehow, or you think it does. It may not actually have anything to do with them, but that's how you're seeing it, right? You see this person as your way forward. There is a bit of a user vibe, to be honest, here, a little bit, but you're not doing it cold-heartedly to use them. You are seeing it as the best thing for both of you, I see. And you do see something of great potential in the connection in itself. Other things tend to come second here, to be honest. But there are other considerations. Very tested connection. Very tested connection. I'm seeing you're going to run into issues yet again. If you've just had some major issue and you've gotten rid of it, there's gonna be a major issue yet again. One of you at the very least feels that there's something wrong here. Either one of you is feeling used, or one of you feels like they're being actually even cheated on. There's someone who feels very insecure, very uncertain about this connection. And the other one kind of feels to me like they're clinging to it. Energies can always be vice versa, but whoa, ho, 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 ho. Okay. Okay. For some of you, there have been some issues here. For some of you, there are generational curses. For others of you, there's a heavy load of baggage carried from your family life, seeing things in a certain way because you've seen them in a certain way in your family history or in someone else's family history, which is very close to you. And something about that is very likely to be on the verge of repeating itself. So if you've had a parent or a best friend or a relative who was used or who was together with someone and ended up concluding that they were being used, careful about that. If you've had a cheating sort of vibe in a family connection close to you and you're seeing something of that nature happen here as well, be careful about that, because there's something which is not on the up and up here, right? There's something which is not fully honest, fully said. And you need to also look at things in a big picture way, because you may think that you stand to gain from this partnership, but in fact you stand to lose, for instance. That may be the case. Or your partner may think that they stand to gain from being with you, and that's what makes them stick around. But what are you actually getting from the connection? Someone is clinging to this because of the wrong reasons, okay? It may not be using someone financially, it may be using someone emotionally, using someone to ground yourself or their self because they feel they lack balance, foundations. So yeah, I'm not liking the vibe. Okay, yeah, you need to be setting up some boundaries here. Okay, you need to focus on yourself, you need to focus on your development, you need to focus on your growth and set some boundaries here because I'm getting a user vibe and I'm not liking it that much. In some cases, it's not an intentional user, it's an emotional codependency thing. But in other cases, it's an upright, clear using someone. Take time to breathe out. Which speaks to me about taking a break, which speaks to me about letting things rest for a while so you can see how you actually feel about it, how you actually feel about this person, this relationship. Something here feels iffy to me, to be honest, Sagi, okay? Let's see what's your affirmation for the week. Awakening crystal, soul awakening. I'm awakening to my true essence and I'm a full expression of my soul's vibration. Again, let's say that again. Awakening crystal, soul awakening. I am awakening to my true essence and I am a full expression of my soul's vibration. Sagi, which means to me that you are on very promising spiritual ascension vibe, and some people may be tempted to tag along for the ride even though they don't actually have the ticket to getting into that car, so careful about that, okay? So that being said, these were your messages for the week. If the reading resonated with you, please do hit the like button. If it didn't, hit the dislike button. If you feel you vibe with me, please do gently tap the subscribe button somewhere around here. Thank you for choosing to be part of my soul tribe this week. I hope you will choose to do the same thing next week as well. Until then, I'm sending you much love and light, and we'll be seeing you soon, okay? Bye!